the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense making their way on the field today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running through the tackle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Pittsburgh's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Panthers come up to the line in a hurry up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. The ball is caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Nowhere to run up the middle. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Swarm with a pass rush. Sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they trap him for a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. To the air, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And they wrap them up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Might have to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Georgia, 0. Bringing it out, it's Park. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback still with the football. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Back to throw. It's Brown. Finds his man. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Throwing off play action. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Looking to throw yet again. It's caught. And they pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 25.
Nice, easy route here for the quarterback and receiver. A hitch on 4th down. And not only do they get the 1st down, but some positive yards here for this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. A play action, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. Pitt has moved into the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
The extra point is good. It's 17-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17, Georgia, 0.
Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And stopped right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Brown. And it's caught. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Brown. Contact as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the Panthers will line up to boot it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. The back's got it. So Georgia will have the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ware. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Brown. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today. When they had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24, Georgia, 10.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Panthers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Brown. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Hit getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
Snags a good throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This mid offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Let's a fly out of the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Defense is coming after him. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The pass rush closing in. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They call the counter play here. They'll tackle him at the 27. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Trying to build in a positive 1st half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Back to pass. It's Brown. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Pitt will have the down. This line getting set up. It's a quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. No huddle here for the offense. QB decides to keep it here. Looks like Pitt will have the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Brown. He pulls in the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made over the middle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. They'll kick it away here. And this one will be fair caught. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
To throw, it's Brown. Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a quick grab. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Loses the ball behind the line. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the 2nd half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Quick throw caught over the middle. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory. So let's see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. On the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Handoff in a single back formation. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
37, Georgia, 13.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. He flips it to the back across the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handing off on the draw play.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Completion to the right, but they'll lose yardage there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Second down now after the sack. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They get him down, but a big gain over the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Play action here on first down. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they hand it off to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. 2nd and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. An important 3rd down and goal now. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They continue to roll up the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
44, Georgia, 19.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. Breaks an open space. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here's the 2nd down play. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. 3rd down play for this offense. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught for a huge pickup. And down inside the 30 now.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage. Opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Ball handed off. Look out, room to run here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made over the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Stop right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. The Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
44, Georgia, 26.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Design quarterback run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Brown. Oh, just gets it away, taking a shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and another incompletion. The Panthers will have to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
The pass is caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now it's 2nd down here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Catch is made down the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Enhancing all over that to make the recovery. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Working clock with the ground game. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Brown. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, and it works. The first down to the 35. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackle. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out, and quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's how I'm going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down in the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.